Hello and good morning. So I got a interesting community request here. Basically, I was gonna go in and get rid of a lot of the community ACs. Just in general, I was gonna go back and redo a lot of older slots, and a lot of the earlier ones were community submitted stuff. A lot of them were only used once, and well, really that was about it. So in general, in case you're not aware, the most that it's possible to have saved. And this is with 8 regular saves, and I believe it's 30 team saves. So those team saves can't be edited. They can just be pulled up for an AC test fight like this. Apparently it was done that way because of an online thing that didn't quite stick around that long, so unfortunately never got to test it. But they had like full-on team fights, which I really wish got stuck into the single-player game at some point, because that would have been awesome. But yeah, once all is said and done, can have a maximum of 190 ACs, and with how many one-offs and things like that there were, it ended up maxing out pretty quickly. It only took like 2.5 months. So at any rate, got a request from Azor here. He's the one who made the meme dream. I believe that's Epsilon thing here, and yeah, the messy finish. So wanted him to messily finish off all the community ACs. Now I may not actually end up getting rid of them. It just kind of depends on what slots everyone wound up in. I still haven't quite made up my mind on that one yet. We'll see how that goes. Now, the Messy Finish is a very, very, very effective overheat build. So pretty much all it needs is like a hit or two in order to be able to overheat the other guy. Looks like the Obscuro is doing a pretty good job here. This is Haven's AC. I got a few little upgrades with the side shields and decoys, but those won't really do it much good in this fight. I think it's like 80 more. Actually, no, it's only like 30 more energy defense, so it barely does anything. So there we go. Messily finished. Alright, so next we'll have the Jester. That's Kami's AC. Ow! Matt, why are you biting me? Fucking cat just came up and bit me. It's down here. There we go. It's weird, because I thought I already overwrote... I overwrote the original meme team. Don't know. So yeah, Kami's AC here, a very similar one to the last one. EOs, machine gun, missiles, blade, kind of the usual general purpose thing that a lot of people end up using. And here we go. He's also been given a few changes, kind of similar to the last one. His was geared more for offense, though. Seems to be doing pretty okay so far. Don't know why Messy Finish is firing at such a range here. Have to get a little bit closer. Huh. How about that? Might actually win. Especially if he keeps wasting his lasers like this. Yeah, how about that? So the Jester ends up winning it. Steady enough. Kind of curious to see if that was a one-off or it actually is consistent. Let's take a look. Alright. So in general, yeah, usually the Messy Finish is extremely close range. It seems very unusual that it decided to go and try sniping with a shotgun there. Not even a shotgun, it's just like a flat-out laser flat cannon type of thing. Now, I don't remember how the cooling was on the Jester. Alright. Yeah, now that it's actually close range, it's a bit of a different story. And this is pretty much what's going to apply to all of the community ACs. As soon as it ends up getting a full spread laser on anyone, it's just over at that point. The thing's damage output is disgusting. And with the way that heat works in Formula Front, yeah, it's it's crazy. Like, it'll just melt an AC out of nowhere. Okay, so who's next? We had Tomato, we had that one. I think 5 had one of cows. Yeah, there we go, the grasshopper. So we'll see the messy finish versus the grasshopper. I think this has to go to the messy finish. I mean, this thing was pretty much built for the meta of this game. Just overheating, that's definitely the way to go. Okay. Come on, grasshopper. You can do it! But there's something weirdly aesthetically pleasing about this thing, and the fact that the back guns end up going past the arms. Just something about this build in general is just, I don't know, good looking. Oh, well, he's got his own little spread guns there. See if he can actually get a proper... Nah, he didn't even have a chance to finish saying it. Alright. I was gonna say, let's see if he gets a proper broadside on him, but no. Dropped like a rock. Okay, who's next? What's funny is I could have sworn I overwrote that meme dream save several times now. And it keeps coming back like some sort of bizarre ghost. Alright, now. One that I absolutely needed to see fight this thing. The king of lightweights, Dr. Siegel. Because look at these color schemes. I had to see this happen. I'm pretty sure Siegel's screwed, but let's see. Actually, you know what? If he keeps his mobility up, maybe not. We'll see. Like, last time he didn't stand a chance because well, the range coverage was too much for a lightweight to keep up with. Now, in this case, he's definitely got the range, he just doesn't need to be getting close like he's doing right now. Okay, well, we got a slash in, I guess there's that. No, Siegel, what are you doing? You're set for long range. You got all the reason to stay at long range. Alright, I actually want to have him do another go there. I just want to see if he'll actually manage to stay at long range for one of these fights. Because yeah, he's a sniper build. I don't know why he decided to get all super close there. They do that sometimes, though. I mean, it's just the AI of this game, frankly. You set it to do certain things, and it usually decides, hey, that's a nice suggestion. How about I do everything but that? And, yeah, that's about it. That's what they usually end up doing. Finger mode. Finger mode. Might have a shot here just because that middle section. I'm wondering both of them might get stuck on it. Oh, nope, never mind. There you go, he's already toast. Thing is just brutal. Why are you so brutal? I'm pretty sure my caffeinator's pretty screwed on this thing too. It's like everything that it's weak to. Like it's weak to energy stuff, its cooling isn't fantastic. Okay, well you've lasted 30 seconds, that's more than most so far. Okay, yeah, that went about as expected. Alright, next up. Well, I suppose we're gonna need our little champion here again. Dream Epsilon. So, I think that pretty much leaves mine then. Oh, my cat. Caffeinator? Yeah, somebody was just beeping outside. It's funny because that Tempest, the one that ended up killing it the first time, another one of those weird, like, triangle rebalancing type situations, wherein the original Tempest absolutely wiped the floor with this thing. Then this thing came up and completely dominated the remade Tempest, and then the remade Tempest beat the original Tempest. So... that. Alright, mine's holding up. And mine's set for more general purpose cooling. The parts aren't exactly fantastic for doing this sort of thing. I think one of the few things that it's gratuitously weak against. Alright, so there that goes. What else? I'm sure there's more. There have to be more. The Cerberus, right. Did I do the Cerberus yet? Okay, so I should explain. In an earlier part, I ended up going and... well, ended up going and doing the fight with the Cerberus. And ran into a weird situation there because, somehow it ended up loading the completely wrong saves. Like, I had this guy on the left, I had the Cerberus on the right, and for whatever reason it ended up doing Obscuro versus the Cerberus. It was just kind of a weird, who the hell even knows what happened there kind of situation. And I've actually had it happen a few times in the middle of this thing. But I figured at that point, whatever, I'm like one fight into this, might as well just restart it. Anyhow, back to looking as far as where on earth this guy actually is. Let's see, Tomato was the other one. Renegades, maybe? Nope, that's these guys. Yeah, also, next time around, I'm probably going to keep a book over who's who. For obvious reasons. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Okay, the cat decided to go take a nap on my headphones. Get moving, cat, please. Ow. And that's how neck pain feels. Wait, this is the same exact slot I just... Dang it, I know you're in here somewhere. Are you under mascots? You're under mascots. I'm an idiot. Okay. Yes, you're under mascots. Which mostly got overridden. But we'll go ahead and ignore that. Time to remake White Glint yet again. Because I thought I saved him as a team save, and I didn't. Oh well. You know, such things happen. I'm redoing stuff anyway, might as well. Oh yeah, here's the Cerberus. This is Mechanist's thing. I don't think I've done it before. And like all of them, it is now dying. Like, it's a pretty high offense, the general purpose thing, but it's not going to hold up too well in Formula Front because it does not have a radar. And would have to replace its back weapons to give it one because its head does not have one at all. Now, I guess there's a couple fitting ways to end this. So who else has won a thing before? I mean, there's kind of the whole Game of Thrones thing. Wait, who ended up winning that? I think it was a... yeah, I think... I don't know which one ended up winning it. The friggin' names on names that ended up winning it. Just barely, too. Alright, let's see how this one does. See if it actually manages to overheat the Master Overheater over here. Probably not, because this thing's got instant overheat potential on dang near anything. Okay, well, he's burning him. So there's that. It's the overheat off. It's the burn off. Burn off 2017. Okay, no, she's actually beating it. Wow, holy hell, how high is that damage? That he can't even hope to cool off. Alright, let's go to heat. Holy crap. Yeah, there we go. So, this is something that he's shown off several times, but it's kind of hilarious. After a certain point, it can literally just fly straight off the chart. In this case, let's see, does it actually give a number for it anywhere? I don't think so. Yeah, no, it doesn't really give any exact numbers or anything. Oh well. Oh wait, it might. Hold on. No, just gives shots fired and stuff like that. Let's see, emergency cool time. gives warnings and such. Oh well. So, that was fun. Let me know if you have any other requests, and I will go ahead and do them.